welcome back to the final class this week from the Fight Right bite-sized classes. We're continuing with our small sword. This is the last class for the time being in the small sword. Give it a go, send in the videos if you can. This is the Canadian Shuffle. The Canadian Shuffle is 4 successive attacks going on a thrusting action towards your partner in an X shape. So our first attack is to our opponent's left shoulder, second attack is to our opponent's right leg, third attack is to our opponent's right shoulder, fourth attack is to our opponent's left leg. So we're actually attacking on the 4, the 2, the 3 and the 1. However, the parry that we tend to do on this technique is the 7, which I'll explain when we get there. So the thrusting technique is exactly what we did earlier on. I think it was in day 2 this week, so on Tuesday. We're going to prep and we're going to extend to our partner's 4. As we start to extend, we take that advance. Now I'm not going to pull back, I'm going to just make a small circular movement of the wrist and realign my arm to my partner's parry of 2 and then have an advance. The small circle happens again, going up to my partner's 3 with an advance, and finally coming round to my partner's 7 with an advance. So I'll do that once more. I'll go back a little bit, hopefully give you a little bit more visual here. So we're here, we have parry 4, parry 2, parry 3, parry 7. They're the 4 attacks. So the defences, again, I think it was Monday, day 1, we did the parries. So just going over what you need to do. As the attacks come in, we're going to retreat, parry 4, retreat, parry 2, retreat, parry 3, and retreat, parry 7. I'll talk over this parry in a second. Once more. We have parry 4, parry 2, parry 3, parry 7. Now my advances and retreats I'm keeping relatively small, just because of distance in regards to the camera. So please make those advances big, and if you're partnering with someone, please make sure your retreats match that, so make sure they're big retreats as well. Now the 7, slightly different to the 1. When we come into our 1, we turn the palm. This is a pronated defense, okay? So we're defending on the true edge, palm is facing forward, okay? So we're looking at the back of our wrist. A parry of 7, I want to bring the pommel to the other side, so I'm going to turn my wrist all the way round. So this is supinated, the palm is facing up, the pommel is here, and the blade runs in a diagonal direction back into the centre, but also down as well. So if I turn it this way, you'll notice it's going on the diagonal, and it also goes on the diagonal here. The purpose of this means you can counter your attack easy. So once you've parried, you can then come straight in with an attack a lot easier. So once more, we have parry 4, parry 2, parry 3, parry 7. Once I start doing some partnered work, I'll go through that again so you can see how it works in a partnership. Please practice it, please send the videos in, and please subscribe. See you again next week.